Hey yo, it's Hip Hop DJ Eternal 88. What's going on, y'all? Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe, and hit the subscribe so when I drop a video, you get notified. All right, let's get into it. So I hope y'all like the new intro and shit like that. Let me know what y'all think of it. Should I keep it? You know what I'm saying? Or just do away with it? I think it's all right. But anyway, this is news. Nas and DJ premiere collab album dropped December 12th. I can't wait to hear that. The De La Soul album drops, I think tonight. Yeah, De La Soul, the joint that's coming out on Master Pill Records. They got a lot of features on there. Shout out to De La Soul. Shout out to Nas. I love what he did this year with hip hop. Put out albums with Mobb Deep, fucking Big L, De La Soul. Who else? Shit, I'm missing one. I know he did a lot of albums this year for Master Pill, putting on for hip-hop, and I appreciate it, man. Salute to Nas. Moving on. So this is just a rumor right now, but I looked it up. I didn't see nothing yet. I don't know the guy's real name. But allegedly, Future's brother, Casino, got busted with a large amount of fentanyl. Allegedly. That's what's going around. I don't know how true it is, but shit, I heard they be, Atlanta motherfuckers be wild, I ain't gonna lie. But anyway, if I hear anything more on that, I'll let y'all know. Moving on. Mama Duck, y'all. So Mama Duck from O Block, you know what I'm saying? The O Block 6 dudes, right? She's not from O Block, I'm saying. The O Block 6 guys, their sentencing date got canceled. And she was on live. And peep what TrapLoreRoss did while she was on live. And then listen to what she actually fucking says. Check this out. Let's get it.
Oh, Lord, Trap, Lord, no, you didn't just do it. Why Trap! Why you ain't send it to my cash app? Now I gotta wait a month to get it. No, I'm just playing.
So shout out to TrapLoreRoss giving back for all the content he created and all the money he made off these people's names, still giving back. That's commendable. Shout out to TrapLoreRoss. But it's kind of wild. Even though she said she was joking, she meant that shit. Why you ain't send it to her Cash App? But if he sent it to her Cash App, it wouldn't have been on live like that and shit then. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did it for the look as well. Why not go viral? If you're giving her money, you might as well go viral too. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel, especially in that situation. But I don't know. Shout out to Trap though. Moving on. Speaking of Chicago, dude named Munna Ikee, right? Munna Ikee is from O Block actually, right? And he is one of them guys I think that King Von is he holds King Von up on a pedestal, you know what I'm saying? And for whatever reason, he's not real happy with Lil Tim and NBA Youngboy. This is what he had to say about him, y'all. Tell me this shit ain't strange as hell. Check this out. Let's get it.
The young boy, he worldwide. Like he got a real big fan base. And no matter where he go, he just gonna have it there wherever he at. You see what I'm saying? But on the other hand, it was bro, I wasn't even tripping about the show. It was just about the person he was bringing with him, and then just one certain song. Hell yeah, I don't like him. I ain't gonna lie, I don't.
But put it like this: why don't you like Lil Tim? Because do you understand the whole situation or what?
I understand, but it's all right, you did what you did, okay.
Because cool. I heard, not to cut you off, but I heard a lot of people from y'all side getting that. People saying he did with
but he'll do what any street will do if he got to defend his people. But it's you did what you did, that's cool. Boom, the police was involved, you got off, bro. It ain't like you did some street shit and it's just left in the streets. That shit on some police shit too. Bro, you got lucky really, bro. It ain't like you was on no you ain't finna face this man face to face and you got lucky. His back was turned, whatever. He gotta be humble. You see what I'm saying? I feel like he ain't humble about that. Cause the same way you did what you did, that could happen to you too. You wanna go, you making songs, this young boy really this what I'm saying about that. I ain't never seen that man with young boy before that happened with V Roy. You see what I'm saying? It's he using that as a face card to be around him, like to make them look a little tough. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't know, y'all. Just something about that dude bugs me out. Just something fishy. You know what I'm saying? Just something not right. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't even fucking... Did he even know King Von for real? Like, these guys hold King Von way, like... They hold him up on a pedestal, like, to a certain point where it's actually pretty strange, to be honest with you. Then him saying about... Oh, you couldn't have stood face to face with him. Man, I'm sure King Von, with all them bodies he allegedly had, you think he stood face to face every time he did that? What is this guy talking about? You know what I mean? Like, it's just certain things he was saying. I was like, wait, what? You know, this is a little off. But anyway, man, let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section. I guess he's a rapper. I don't know. I never heard nothing from him, but y'all tell me what y'all think. Anyway, so Cam and Max B, Cameron on Talk with Flea. He did the interview, Cam, Mace, Max B. It did 1 million views in 24 hours and Revolt posted it and shit like that. That is pretty good, you know what I mean? I feel like it would have done way better if there was actually like some exciting shit in the interview though. I did a video about it not being exciting yesterday and other things about it. And then I seen everybody today, all the blogs, especially New York City blogs, saying how disappointed they were watching that interview. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I was on the same page with everybody else. But this is something that I found highly, highly strange right here, y'all. For some reason, Mace and Cam wanted to interview Max B's wife. Maybe we'll find out more, like, why this happened. But listen to this story she tells, y'all. Check this out. Let's get it.
Right. So that's why I think I wrote him after I read his case.
And I know Mace, he wants to ask a question, but I want to ask one more question for Mace ask. Did you just know about his case or did you know his music prior to writing him as well? Was you a Max B fan?
So funny story. So I had like an ex-boyfriend and he would listen to his music. So shout out to him, you know. But ever since that, I was like listening to his music. I didn't know he was locked up when I was listening to his music.
Okay.
And then so I was like, okay, that's when I researched him and stuff like that, and I found out about his case.
So how's this ex-boyfriend feel now?
I mean, he's happy for me.
Word?
Yeah, he's happy.
That's
he's like, because he's a fan. Like, he's a fan.
Right.
So.
Did he ask to meet him?
That's crazy.
Actually, he invited him to the wedding.
You gotta love Max.
Yeah, he invited him to the wedding.
That's
so I asked him. He was like, nah, I mean, I'll sit that one out, but.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. That's ill, Max B. He's a smooth dude, shit like that. But this here, her telling that story, he should have told the story, not her. Why is she even being interviewed? What rapper's wife gets interviewed? When does that happen? I'm confused, you know what I mean? And Cam and Mace know that, you know? You would think they would know that. They're not going to interview their wives, you know what I'm saying? So why is it all right for you to interview Max B's wife? I don't know. Maybe that's what they wanted. Who knows? But that's how I feel. Mace and Cam, especially Mace, you ain't interviewing his wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? So why is it so cool to do it with Max B? It just seems strange to me. And then her telling that story, in my opinion, is not a good look whatsoever at all, y'all. I don't think so. But y'all tell me what y'all think. Think I'm tripping? You know what I mean? Let me know in the comment section. Anyway, so Adam22, right, is facing backlash, and we'll get into why. But first, so y'all remember the Adam22 6ix9ine interview, the 6ix9ine interview back in the day? Y'all remember that shit? 6ix9ine and Adam22 seemed like they were real cool, y'all. Check this out. Let's get it.
Green hair has 20,000 followers and like actually has views on the shit. So we need an introduction to your rap career. Let's hear about it.
You know, young Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Hey, you know, young boy Tekashi 6ix9ine, you know, follow
Bronx,
me.
Brooklyn, Queens,
you know that.
don't matter.
Slosher, you already
Shout
know
out to everybody in the rope gang who already fucked with him. You guys are OG as fuck.
6ix9ine.
I'll put it in here for sure.
You know that.
Oh,
and if
no.
you ever see a nigga in New York,
let me tell you something.
Hold on. If you got a problem in New York, I'm from Brooklyn, 18 Locust Street, pop out.
So that's just me showing y'all that Adam22 was cool with him. Outside the interview, they were even hanging out. You know what I mean? There was a lot of times they were hanging out. And for whatever reason, the whole thing happened with 6ix9ine snitching and all that shit. I guess Adam22 felt like he had to go this route when he was speaking on 6ix9ine. Once 6ix9ine, I guess, snitched. Yeah, once he snitched, you know. Not I guess. Once he snitched, this is what Adam22 was saying about him. But 6ix9ine got out of jail. I'm going to play it in a second. 6ix9ine got out of jail in 2020 and didn't put music out till 2022. And this is what Adam22 had to say, y'all. Check this out. Let's get it.
I saw you just did number 86, man. I remember when you used to do number 1. It's hard times out here. And now you're responding to me because you just need somebody to beef with? Man, you are a sad sack of shit. And you ain't no tough guy. You ain't no gangster. Stop talking about all these fucking Chicago guys because you know you ain't got the nuts to actually do anything to anybody, you fucking weirdo.
So he was obviously not cool with 6ix9ine. And the reason I'm playing all this, because this right here, next clip I'm about to show you, short clip, is the reason Adam22 is facing backlash, y'all. Check this out. This is my expert opinion, Adam22. Let's get it.
Would you interview 6ix9ine again?
I wouldn't interview him because I don't like him and I think he's a bad person, and I would much rather be a part of his downfall than his attempt at resuscitating his image. You know?
Well, shit. I ain't mad.
I just don't fuck with Cub. He's a fucking weirdo.
So the reason he's facing the backlash, obviously, is because he interviewed 6ix9ine again. After saying he would never interview him, he'd be cooler with being part of his downfall and all this other shit. Well, now they got an interview. Kind of strange, right? What's funny about it, though, is what 6ix9ine says to him. Kind of confronts him about it a little bit, but not really. But almost like a few different times kind of checks him. But I'm just going to show y'all one of the clips. And the reason I'm showing you this clip is not only does he confront Adam22, but he also calls Billy Yotto out and says Billy Yotto obviously has some kind of mental health problems, y'all. Check this out. Let's get it.
It's not that we weren't like cool. It's just, nigga, you will badmouth me like every chance you get.
But I feel like during like the Gummo era, during this era, I was actually just showing you love and just because I f***ed with the music so much. And I actually, you know, you read like a million comments and every once in a while there's a comment that just sticks with you and you remember it. Me and Lush were on the podcast talking about how much we were listening to you in 2018 and how that was just the sound of the streets at that time. And it's, people commenting saying like, yo, like, that's how I know you a bitch. It's because you're acting like 6ix9ine was the hottest shit out at that time. And I'm like, I mean, maybe you weren't outside. Maybe you were in some different state where they weren't playing that shit. But during that era, I was unapologetically listening to your shit, even though I knew you didn't like me. Now, I started hating once you got the Fed case.
No, I know.
Then we're going to jump on this. Okay.
No, I know. I was just like, yo, like, damn, like, you don't ever see that the people you interview make no sense. Like you didn't see like the Billy Otto shit. You don't see that he's mentally unstable. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, bro, like, no, he's like mentally unstable. Like, you see, you can have a conversation with me and be like, all right, I know this kid is thinking, you know what I mean? And he's not just, he'll say some stupid shit, but it makes sense. Billy Otto, you would interview him and it's like, all right, did you finish school? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know what to ask him. Like,
but think about somebody like Billy at the state he's in.
Like, he literally has the same chain niggas gave him, like, like 8 years ago.
Many
Like,
Just for the record, I'm not laughing at mental health. You know what I'm saying? I know that's a serious thing, but it is funny that 6ix9ine started clowning Billy Idol. I didn't really see that coming. You never really heard him talk about these guys before. You know what I'm saying? After the shit happened, especially not Billy Idol. Now, he would talk about them, but in a broader spectrum. He wouldn't just mention certain guys. But recently, he's been talking about all of them. I'm not sure how Billy Idol is going to feel about this, but I'm sure it'll be another viral moment for No Jumper because he'll be able to go on No Jumper now and return shots at 6ix9ine, and it'll go viral, I'm sure. So, Adam22's loving this shit. You know what I mean? But he also just mentioned, 6ix9ine also just mentioned in an alleged lie detector test on Aiden Ross's stream that he actually had love for Shotty and them guys. That's what he said. He said he wouldn't have told if they didn't backdoor him and sleep with his girl and take his money and kidnap him. He wouldn't have told if they didn't do all that. That's what he said. And it's allegedly he had a lie detector test and he was telling the truth. He even got a little emotional about it. Now, do I believe that? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But either way, y'all let me know what y'all think about all this shit in the comment section. And do you think that Adam22 should be facing backlash since he did interview 6ix9ine after going on my expert opinion and saying he would never interview him again? A little strange, right? But 6ix9ine is popping right now. Let's just keep it 100. He's more viral than anybody else on the internet. Between Blueface, 6ix9ine, Max B, I feel like they're the three most viral right now, in my opinion. I could be off with that. Let me know how y'all feel. Make sure y'all leave a comment, hit that like and subscribe, follow me on IG, and we out.